Hello everyone, my name is Easy and welcome to another episode of Easy Does It, where we review and react to YouTube channels and sometimes do daily vlogs. Now this week, I'm not going to do a review on a YouTube channel. I'm going to give you some pros and cons about Fallout 4. Show you a little gameplay. I'll play for a little bit. I restarted this game when that show came out. I played it before when it first came out, but there was something about it that didn't set right with me, and I didn't play it anymore. I stopped playing it. I never finished it or anything like that. I've played all the Fallout games except for this. I don't know, there was a mention of a Fallout Tactics. I'd never seen it or heard of it. I played Vegas, which was alright. I've played the first two games, which were kind of cheesy. I really didn't care for them too much. 76 just was terrible. Never, just didn't bother. Just couldn't do it. And then my favorite's always been Fallout 3. I've just always liked the way the mechanics is done in it. The storytelling, everything else. I like Fallout 3. That's the best one. Hands down. I know there's a lot of people who think Vegas is better, but no, I like Fallout 3. I think it's way superior to all the others, even this one. Not that I don't like Vegas. Vegas didn't bother me. I liked it. I prefer Fallout 3. I like the way things are done in it. Especially with the weapons and everything else. You know, that's so much so much better. But in this one, there are several things I'm not a big fan of. I'm already like in the 20s in levels. I do like the fact that you don't, there's not a level cap as there was in Fallout 3. I thought they made a big mistake when they did that with Fallout 3. And they did because people bitched and complained about it. And then they added on like you could level up like, what was it, 10 more levels or some shit. They added a mod where you could do that. I was just like, okay. It's still not enough, but whatever. But yeah, I did everything in Fallout 3. I went everywhere and did everything. So, I like most of the stuff in this game, Fallout 4. However, the one thing that irritates me the most is the settlement crap. I absolutely cannot stand this settlement bullshit. I hate it. Like, I want to fucking go blow shit up and tear shit apart. I don't want to fucking build a fucking camp and then have settlers come and then I have to fucking defend them and take care of their fucking sorry asses. Fuck that shit. It's so dumb. And when I looked online, it's literally the one thing that most people complained about is having to do these settlements. Because the game forces you to do it. You have to defend these stupid settlements. It's dumb. I spend half my time fucking dicking with this shit. And I absolutely hate it. I think that's the one reason why I stopped playing the first time. But I figured I'd give it another round and go a little bit longer and see what's up. But yeah, I can't stand this whole you gotta build a settlement and take care of these dumbasses. It's fucking retarded or retarded. It's just dumb. Because I don't know how many times I'll be on a mission and then somebody, I'll get an alert or something from my Pip-Boy or something that says, oh, this place needs saving. Go help them. Blah, blah, blah. They're being attacked. I don't give a flying fuck. Let them be attacked. That's not why I play this game. It's for these stupid settlements. I don't give a flying fuck less. The other thing there, the way I've been doing it this round though, is I'll take a place like that. That's one of the settlements. I'll clear it out of raiders or whatever, and then I'll destroy the entire settlement. And no matter what you do, you can't avoid it. The game forces 2 settlers on you whenever you clear a settlement. No matter what, you're going to get 2 settlers. There's just no avoiding it. Now, if they come into a place that you've cleared that doesn't already have settlers in it, then you can move them settlers over to Sanctuary, your main settlement. That way you can get them out of there. And then you ain't got to defend that place. You ain't got to worry about settlers being there and then fucking having to build it up and shit, Because there's like a crap ton of these settlements. Now, there is certain settlements, like this Country Crossing, that they'll already have settlers in it that you cannot move. The game will not let you move them to Sanctuary. So you have to put fucking turrets there or something to help defend them. It's stupid. I hate it. It's just, I hate the whole settlement crap. It's dumb. The other thing that annoys me is that these jokers, like that Preston Garvey or whatever, he was the leader of the Minuteman or whatever, and then made you the leader because he didn't want to do it. Every time you do a mission, that dumbass motherfucker gives you another mission. And it's literally like the same type of mission over and over again. Now you could go here and go and do some of these other missions, but as soon as you do one of those missions, it adds like 5 more missions. And I'm like, I just want to clear out all my missions. Stop giving me missions. I don't need you to constantly give me the same type of mission over and over. But the game does. It's quite annoying. Then, if you go in here and you go to your workshops, they'll have that little see that triangle with the exclamation point? They don't tell you what's wrong. That means something's wrong. You need to do something. They don't tell you. Like, what's the problem? They don't tell you. You kind of got to try to guess. Whatever. I don't like the way they do the weapons and shit in this game. I don't like it. I don't like excuse me. I don't like uh, these what they call crafting stations. You got to come over here. You got a cooking crafting station in case you want to cook some meat off of kills. Uh, you got a chemistry, weapons, and armor. Crafting stations to make chemicals like drugs and shit. Uh, you modify your weapons and modify your armor. I don't like that. I like the way they did it in 3. You get some armor or weapon, you heal it, or, fix it up, and you move on. In this, you gotta find all kinds of stupid ass parts to make better weapons and shit. I hate that crap. I don't like games that do that. There's lots of games that do that. I don't like that. I don't want to fucking modify my weapons. Give me a particular weapon or a better weapon. Don't fucking throw me a bunch of parts so I can mix and match crap and try to make something better. Screw that. It's pain in the ass and it's too much time. It's time consuming. I like RPGs. I'm not a first person shooter fan. I never have been. I mean, I've played them before, with no big deal. Like, the Doom series and shit like that. It's not a Quake. They were alright, but they were first person shooters. The only reason I got into Fallout is because it was basically an RPG. Not really. I mean, it's partly first person shooter, but it's mainly RPG. I like RPGs and war strategy games like Command and Conquer and shit like that. I'm not a big fan of first person shooters. What else about this game? I like most of the game. I know when I first started, see how this has something in it? When I first started, in Fallout 3, in order to back out of something you're collecting, like if you collect that stuff right there, if you collect any of that, you would back out by pressing the circle button and it'd back you out. I don't know how many times when I first started this game I kept trying to do that and it kept screwing me up, going to my Pip-Boy and shit, and I was just like, stop doing that. That annoyed me. Because now you don't have to do that, you just press X. Well, not in these armors. This crap here, I don't get. I really don't. Some people like these damn it, power armor suits. I don't. I don't care for them. I'd rather not use them. I just collect them because I find them all the time. They don't help me worth a shit. The only good thing about them is that they can carry a little bit of extra weight. That's literally it. I do not like the way it looks when you're inside the suit. I don't like it. The suits are just stupid. I think they're dumb. Waste of time. What else? Oh, dude, I spend half my fucking time, in fact, the vast majority, not doing missions, but trying to carry everything back and then scrapping it. All that scrapping, because you need all that material for certain shit. Certain shit's got to have certain material, and it goes in your fucking workshop. I hate that. I hate it. I spend most of my time, I usually come over here, I go inside my Pip-Boy, and I'll find whatever, in my inventory, and then I'll scrap it. But it takes forever to do all that. It's just, you're wasting all your time doing that. Instead of playing the game. I built these 4 boxes to kind of separate some of my crap. You gotta be careful where you set these. If you set them over there where everybody's at, they'll take your shit. Like, they'll literally go inside your box and grab your shit. Same thing with this workshop. The first round, I had a bunch of crap in this workshop, like certain weapons and shit, and the people were grabbing all my crap. Drove me nuts. And them muffle guns, or whatever you want to fucking call them, they suck. The crank guns. It's the dumbest addition I've ever seen. I don't like the pipe guns either. I think they're all dumb too. Even with the mods. They can't do hardly any damage. But yeah, it's just a lot of this stuff sucks. Oh, and the radiation storms. That is so annoying that they put that in here. Like, the only way you can get rid of rads now is to take rad away. You can't build a medical station and get rid of the rads like you could in Fallout 3. That's dumb. 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 And you have to build up your... In Fallout 3, you had this little device that you could get that would make it to where the food wouldn't fucking give you rads and shit. In this, they don't have that. You have to build up, like, if you go into your perks, which this don't bother me. All your attributes, here you can build them up, and then underneath them is your perks for each attribute. This don't bother me. Now, they changed the whole laser thing. Now, they did change the whole, how the lasers work and everything in this one. They don't have a laser gun build up like they do in Fallout 3 for your perks. They got other stuff. But yeah, you have to go in here, and like I said, the attributes is fine. Building up the attributes. And then underneath them are your perks. The way they changed the perks is now you can level up the perks. Instead of just taking a perk, now you can level them up. I haven't bothered with, like, the gun nut and the science and all that stuff, the armor, blacksmith for your crafting stations. I just been using the guns that the game gives me. That way I can put my points, my level up points, on something else that I could actually use. I do not like the VAT system on this one, because it's like your guy can't hit jack shit in VATs. And I've got, the only way to build up your VATs is to build up your perception attribute. Nothing else in this, does better with VATs. I mean, you think sniper would, but no, it's just so you can hold your breath and aim better with the regular scope. But yeah, that sucks in this version of Fallout. Um, like I said, I don't like the whole radiation thing. That's annoying as hell. Yeah, you could wear a radiation suit, but if you end up getting in a fight, the radiation suit don't give you any, damage resistance. So you can't allow them. That's another thing about the Fallout games. All the Fallouts have the melee crap where you can get melee weapons. I've never used melee weapons. There's no point. It's useless. It's a part of the game that doesn't need to be in it. They added a bash to where you can use your gun to, basically pistol whip your opponent if they get right up on you, which is fine. That's all they really need. They don't need melee weapons. I don't ever use them. Ever. I think they're stupid. Um, but yeah, this just certain those aspects. It's all cons to this game. I like the game. It's Fallout. I like some elements of the game and the gameplay. Oh, that's one thing. The ghouls in this are ridiculous. They made the ghouls in this like you go to shoot him and the ghouls doing this dance, dodging your bullets. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Yeah, they're gonna dance and dodge my bullets. That's so dumb. I was just like, that was, when I first saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so dumb. No ghoul is going to act like that. That's so dumb. And they made them like super fast too. You gotta tap them fuckers quick or they're right up on your ass. They made them fast ghouls instead of slow ghouls like in Fallout 3. Fallout 3, they ran, but you had plenty of time to kill their ass. In this one, it's like they're instantly running at you. Also, if they're sleeping, they're laying on the ground, your bar at the bottom, like down there at the very bottom, where it says east, north, west, south, your directional bar there at the bottom, they don't show up in red dots or lines to let you know that there's an enemy there. I mean, you could walk right up on them and then they're jumping up and then attacking you before you know it. So that's why when I'm walking around in enemy territory, I always click the VATS button while I'm walking. I'll be walking, I'll click the VATS button. That way I can see if there's something ahead of me before I even get in that area. Because, okay, there was a perk in Fallout 3. I can't remember, it was under your agility. But you were allowed to walk over mines and tripwires and shit like that, and they wouldn't set off. They wouldn't go off. In this one, they don't have that. You can't walk around mines and tripwires and shit. You're going to set them off. So it's a good thing to do that in buildings too, when you're going upstairs and shit like that, before you open doors. See, in Fallout 3, I don't remember them tagging bombs to doors and shit. I may be wrong. It's been a little while since I played it. But in this one, they're constantly putting bombs on doors and shit. And you can't even, and the bombs and shit, they literally blend into this crap, this rusty door crap and shit. You can't even tell that they're there. Just blends in. So you gotta be careful with that shit. You're gonna get your ass blown. Uh, yeah, the weapons take a while to find decent weapons if you went my route and not take the gun nut perk and shit like that. It takes a while to get your fucking some decent weapons. Um, but yeah, that's just certain aspects of this game I'm not a fan of at all. They changed too much when they should have left a lot of crap alone and just kind of updated it. That's what they should have done. I hate having to carry all that junk back just to get parts. It's annoying. Spending all my time scrapping most of the time instead of doing missions. That's why I still got several of these missions, because I got a ton of the quests, missions, whatever. I still got several of them because every time I turn around, he's giving me another freaking mission. So that's annoying. Another thing, the radio section in Fallout 3, if you had a radio signal, you just kind of like look around and the radio signal would get louder and you'd zoom in on it. In this one, it's like everywhere you go, there's some radio signal going on. And the game like constantly tries to get you to listen to these radio signals. I'm like, no, I'm on a mission. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not listening to a radio signal. Because I found that most of the radio signals lead you to other missions. Which is fine. I don't want another mission at this point in time. It's like, I'm on a mission. Leave me the fuck alone. But yeah, even if you've cleared out a place too, say it says cleared, like someone else can send you on a mission to that exact same place, even though you've already cleared it, and then it's full of raiders or ghouls or something again. Another thing that changed was you could just be sitting there waiting to shoot some raiders and they're bullshitting about something, and then all of a sudden it says marker on your map updated, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I go look and I got some type of something on my map, that they were talking about, place they were talking about. That's different. The vaults are different too. Like, I don't know, they're kind of strange. I thought they were. It's a little bit different than Fallout 3. That kind of stuff. They changed the Mirelurks. I think the hunters are a lot worse in this one than they were in the Fallout 3. Like, they're harder to kill. They changed some of the monsters, like the Shadow King, or not the Shadow King, the Mirelurk King. Now there's a Mirelurk Queen. I'm not a cheater. I'm not a big fan of using cheat codes and stuff. It's very rare that I will do something like that, use a cheat code for a game. I've done it before, of course, but it's not something I particularly like doing. I like playing the game the way it was as a challenge, not to use cheat codes and shit. But you got all these motherfuckers online using mods and crap and cheat codes. Like the whole, my brother, he uses them, and I just like, dude, what are you doing? He'll take like they have this one mod called the manufacturing mod, and you can make a whole bunch of armor and weapon, or I'm not sure if you can make weapons. I think you can, but you can make armor and bullets, tons of bullets and caps and crap like that. So I have plenty of caps and shit. Just like, dude, what are you doing? That way he don't have to go hunt for them. And I'm like, why? The game gives you plenty of ammo and shit. You use one particular gun for most of your missions while you're collecting all the ammo and shit. And then you can switch to a different gun that you like. No, whatever. He's got to use all them fucking mods and shit. Now, I wouldn't mind, like, getting the DLCs for, like, Nuka-Cola World and Grand Harbor and shit like that. That wouldn't bother me. That put some added on worlds that go with this. That wouldn't bother me. More missions and shit like that. But as far as all that cheating crap goes, no. No. If you're going to play the game right. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you on this game. I said it's okay, but it's not nearly as good as Fallout 3. Not even close. That settlement crap is what ruins this game, as far as I'm concerned. Just terrible. Terrible, terrible. Anyways, that's all I got for you this week. I'm done. If you have any or thoughts about this game as well, what's your favorite out of the Fallout series? What are your pros and cons? Some thoughts are there. Do you agree with some of the stuff I said, or what? As far as cons go, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.